This playthrough is rated M for mature.
The Torog mountain range, located on the far northern border of Ishtaria. From ancient times, it has been called the home of the gods, and as of yet, no man has been able to dwell for long upon its cruel facade. Placing their last hopes for the overthrow of the Empire upon the ancient script engraved upon the royal ring, Ash and his companions travel north by sea to this harsh land. Meanwhile, after finally obtaining the Flame of Judgment, powerful forces were at work within the Empire.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Vandal Hearts, and welcome to Chapter 5. In the last episode, we saved Kira from Fort Dread, or Dane, or whatever. I think it's Fort Dane was the name from Xeno, but unfortunately he got the ring. Well, do they have enough power to take over the world? Do Hell and Dolph have what it takes to just destroy everything? Why are we going north when this is happening? Man, I hope some strange, coincidence occurs to help us out with that, but, yeah, I doubt it. The flames of judgment in the true form. Are they not dazzling? Yeah, I guess he does say dazzling. Each man is always at war with the side of his nature that seeks death. Those who pretend to seek glory are merely trying to run from this. Have you never thought about this? ... The flames of judgment. They have the power to lay waste to everything. Such power wasn't meant for man, even one as great as I. Yet to save the people from pain and suffering, I must have power. I learned much from the chaos that followed the revolution. Like a child's crying for mommy. You always good to make me laugh. What? What are you doing, Dolph, anyway? Holy crap! Exclamation point, ... There is no glory in suffering. 'Tis better and more natural to allow those who are in pain to die. You're a traitor, yes. What was the... I was trying to think of a line from a movie. It's like, something no, and the Dolph's like, something yes, or something like that. Or anyway. My lord, did I hear something? What happened? Stay calm. The Emperor has been felled by an assassin. There may still be time. Quickly, call a healer. Yes, sir. I assume he's just gonna blame that random guard with that mask on, I assume. A healer. He needs only a coffin. Ooh, how cold, Dolph. Well, it looks like Dolph we kind of saw this in other cutscenes, but yeah, Dolph put his plan into action, and now he's felled Hell's Spites. But, Dolph doesn't seem as, composed as hell. At least, well, it seems like at first, but I don't know. With this nefarious scheme, who knows what he's up to, but, well, it doesn't matter. We're off to the north doing our own little thing. Oh, Square! Ugh, this ship life is difficult work. That's because you're a tired old grouch. It takes one to know one. What are you, 5? Stop that, you two. What's that? Uh-oh, monsters. Dang it. Monsters? You took the words out of my mouth. Look alive, people. Don't you just love, Ash's, just way to inspire his men with just one-liners like that, just look alive, rush them, all that other stuff. But anyway, alright, this fight is not too difficult. It's difficult at the very first, round or two, but after that, it's pretty easy. The challenge in this one is, if you want to get the chest here, this chest is a mimic, makes another reappearance. This is the chest we want, but the problem with this thing is that it's you can see that the height difference, no matter like what, who you have, no matter if it's a flyer or not, they don't have the movement to step up this block here. So to do that, we need to move this thing, if you care about this thing, to move this all the way over here, and hopefully you don't accidentally like, well, luckily the enemies won't do anything, but hopefully you don't accidentally like push the box into the water or something like that, which you can do, by the way, which instantly destroys it, obviously. But we have to get the chest like either here or here, somewhere along these lines. So basically the best way to do that is to basically get one lone creature. What we want to do, if we can do things right, we need to get this guy, basically make him the final enemy of the map, and basically play Ring Around the Rosie with him till we can get that chest. We're going to need the help of our high movement characters like the flyers and everything like that. But so the map may take a while just for moving that box, but whenever we kill most of the enemies, I'll probably just end up cutting most of the map just till we get to that point. Yeah, what we need to do is we kind of need to get a lot of our enemies kind of weakened like right off the bat. So we need to get some. I don't know if this is the most effective method. I usually just end up clearing like one complete side of the map is how I usually do this. So I'm just going to move everyone over to one side. Like I said, I think there's probably easier ways. Obviously, you know, if you have your sorcerers, you can take advantage of their. I'll just move you guys back. Unfortunately, this fight's not going to be very useful for our dragoons. They're just too slow. Oh well. I could probably move someone up at the front here. The problem with the first part of the map is we've got we got eggworms and the death angels there with their magic, so we don't want to throw your heavy armors out there. You want to throw someone either like maybe your guardsman or someone with that doesn't get damaged as much from okay. Oh yeah, there's a rock there. I almost never use it, but you can if you want to. Hopefully this will work as intended. Sometimes the death angels will. Yeah, don't worry about the enchanters. Hopefully, at least if they're at least like above level 20 and promoted, they can take the attack. The reason I want to move them up there is I want to take advantage of phase shift. And obviously heal when you need to. Let's see if they use well, sometimes that Death Angel will either use Harmful Wave or Thunderball. Not as exciting as the movie, but you know. Actually, I haven't seen Thunderball in so long. I don't even remember anything about it. So who knows? I think it was called Thunderball anyway. Wasn't that the James Bond movie? Okay, I was like they're just using Thunderball. Sometimes they'll use Harmful Wave. So. Yeah, if you had your heavy armors up here, they most likely would have been destroyed because of the combination of magic and the. Well, maybe, I don't know. I never tested putting the guardsmen or putting the armors up there, but I didn't. Some things I just know that it's probably not a good idea. Everyone will start moving here pretty soon, but yeah, the first couple of rounds, that's where we're kind of tested there. See if we can. And obviously, I make sure you heal whoever got hurt by the thunderballs and everything like that. Thunderballs, you gotta have those thunderballs. Can't stop till you got them all. The thunderballs. Gotta keep. I don't know what I'm doing. Gotta keep working till your wish comes true. Anyway, yeah, I can sing off key when I want to. Now, obviously, I'm not doing exactly what I did in my test runs or anything like that, so there will be still a slight surprise difference between the two fights, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, too bad I can't attack those guys from there. Oh well. Yeah, you can't attack like one level higher than you, only through like ranged or magic. And too bad there's no such thing as like oh yeah, he moved a bit further than I expected. Will that throw me off? No, as long as I move. I can move back one more, and I should be able to hit. I just need to make sure to hit the gold golem is what I want to do. Oh, but you can get over there, can't you? Yeah, you can. Do I have anyone with enough movement to hit the... Not really. That actually kind of messes things up a little bit because of this guy. Well, I could always take care of these guys instead. You really want to take out the Death Angels first. Okay, well, let's just get to it, I guess. Yeah, we'll just have you go up there and Elena go next. Yeah, as long as you take out the Death Angels, I think you should be fine. And obviously, with our magic, we'll be able to take out that Gold Golem, so we won't have to worry about that type of damage. I think the game expects you to at least be level 20 by this point, so that way you can at least survive this first onslaught or whatever. If you're any lower level or not promoted, you might be in danger. There is grave danger. Yeah, definitely phase shift. Definitely takes a top spot as probably one of the best spells in the game, just because of how often I use it over all of my other spells. Yeah, maybe they didn't think things through with the. Then again, I don't think this game is that badly designed or anything, so I don't know. It's definitely not a perfect game. It has its issues, but I don't know. I feel like the game was designed well enough, I guess. I mean, maybe there's probably some spells and abilities that don't get utilized as well as others. I'll have to use a. Oh, I could have probably put Kira here and just had Amon and Darius just like hang out, because they can still support even if they can't attack him. Yeah, well. Because I've tried killing that guy before with Kira through test running, and she only does like 44 damage or something like that because she's not promoted. Yeah, that's the problem with getting Kira at this point, is that great to have her on a team, have an extra archer or Sky Knight depending on how you build her, but she's not promoted, so she doesn't get the same strength bonus type as a. Because I think the attack. Oh yeah, see the promotion, like she's not that much. She's only a level lower, and her attack is like. Oh yeah, she doesn't have the same weapon either, so. And as far as I know, you can't equip. There's no way to equip items during combat, so there's another like chink in that. So, and that's probably the attack difference is probably the without the weapon. Oh well. Yeah. So, do I want to? It kind of varies depending on how they want it, because sometimes the enemy will like go after like. Last time I did this, they went after, well, Ash was here, so they went after him, but they might have go after Zohar this time. And we'll perfect guard Zohar just in case. So I believe Clint can take three ranged attacks. So, because last time I took out all the enemies on this side, and I had just the eggworms and that floater. So. Yeah, if we nothing happens during this turn, then we should be. Yeah, I was thinking they were gonna attack Clint, but there's really no way to. Yeah, see, Clint can take those. So. Yeah, too bad I had to waste all that MP on a perfect guard, but you never know. All I have to do is like heal wide or heal circle or whatever, and that'll take all the. At least I don't have to worry about the being poisoned by that acid ghost. That's what happened when I test ran and Clint got poisoned. Yeah, too bad that stuff isn't like constant enough to like be sure. Let's see, what are your levels at? Yeah, let's have Darius do that so you can get the experience or the level. And yeah, since everyone's at their level, or everyone's at their advancement, really at this point in the game, it's all about just kind of keeping your levels even. So to make sure that everyone at least is reasonably close together. Later on, there'll be ways to like kind of help with that. This fight, I'm hoping during this fight I can get like Dolan and Grog at least to 21. Unless you're pretty good on levels for the most part. Might as well heal you. Yeah, sorry if I say like a lot. Yeah, it's such a bad habit. When you have nothing to say, you say like, you like, oh, you know, and all this other stuff. That's usually what happens when you can't think of anything to say. I guess we'll do at least get one of these for. Actually, how are you gonna move? I almost forgot the skeleton was here. Clint will be hopefully. Yeah, I'll be able to find. I mean, I'll get attacked from behind, but. Let's see. What are your levels at? I think she can finish him off. I mean, I know her power is waning, but you know, she should be able to at least do 28 damage. All right. No, I guess I could have. Yeah, whatever. What's your? Okay, I didn't think you could actually. You can get close, but not quite. So let's move everyone up there. As soon as we get kind of like a decent like filling of all the enemies and taking them out, we can mess with the box strategy. Yeah, a lot of turns are probably going to be just me messing with the box whenever it gets to that point. So 30. Yeah, the skeleton won't kill him. He'll do decent damage, but he won't kill him. I think the skeleton will do like 70, I think. Oh, I thought he did more damage. Ah, come on, man! Oy. Of course he didn't get him. If anyone's gonna dodge, it's usually gonna be a guardsman, so you should be able to one-shot him, shouldn't you? I think so. Oh, come on, man! I was about to, I was about to actually say, please don't poison him, you know. Yeah, I don't know why just Dolan looks so badass as a dragoon. Although, weren't dragoons technically like military I know I think they're based off German military dragoons, but I thought they were like sharpshooters or something like that. At least that's what they were during the American Revolution or whatever, when the Hassians, I think it was, came to. I think they were hired by the British, if I recall. Ah, and of course that eggworm moves in just the right spot. Well then. Actually, I probably should start getting. Well, nah, I'll just. Like I said, I'll probably end up like either skipping or speed moving the. Can I hit? Nah, the only problem with doing this is I wouldn't be able to hit any of the stone guys unless I moved further up. Alright, well, I'll have to heal anyway, so. Oh, I didn't think he'd one-shot him. Nice. Okay, you need to be moved. I do need to move everyone to, like, kind of the back of the map, so, like I said, we can mess with the golem there, when the one that you can tell, the golem that's already kind of moving on his own. Although if we can get lucky and get a paralyzing, was it the spellbind on him, that'll make things a lot easier. So you'll move over there. So move on that spot. So move everyone. Can I hit him with this guy? Yes. Wasn't sure what the range of. Ah, he almost one-shotted him too. Oh, he blocked. Wow, Diego, you're definitely earning your keep. Oh, I should have. had Diego move back there. Oh man. Oh well, whatever. I can take the damage. I don't mind healing. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Sometimes I don't think about my certain strategic elements. I just kind of do it on the fly, depending on how I'm feeling. Oh yeah, sorry if you, every once in a while if you hear like a loud creak or whatever, that's my chair. Yeah, unfortunately I had another chair, but then the leather wore out on it, so I used like an old one from another office, but for whatever reason it's like super creaky. Like every time I move it, the base near the hydraulics like just goes or something like that. So I try to cut it out in a lot of my videos, but there are times where I'll not notice it or miss it by accident. I'm like, oh man, and so that way you'll hear like just in the middle of the game, you'll just hear a which is weird. It's loud, but you think it wouldn't be that loud to catch on the mic. But apparently this is a gaming mic I use for this. I don't have like that setup like a lot of people do, where they let me see. Can I get before I talk more about that? Oh come on, man! I have to move up here for that. Oh well, actually let me give that to Eleni because she's gonna end up killing both those guys. Actually, did I end up getting? Oh, they both got 21. Okay, so so that's not too bad. Oh yeah, too bad I'm not. Oh, can I get to that? No. Dang it, I was kind of hoping I could get to the mimic. Yeah, that's not a big deal. Okay. But yeah, I don't have like one of those fancy setups for recording where you have like a separate mic, like either attached to like a. You know, some people you like have a desk and have a mic attached to it, and then they have a crane so they can move and adjust it. And then they basically have a mic separate from their headset if they do that setup at all. But unfortunately, I don't. Since this hobby doesn't provide any income for me, I can't really go spending like all this money on like high-end like equipment or whatever. Ah, man, really? Not enough room for that? There's no reason for Eleni to move then at this point. Might as well just like fire you. Oh well. Fire down below. Even if the golem hits Zohar, he can take one smack from you or from one of those things. I still don't understand how skeletons bleed. Oh, now? Oh, because he can... Well, I'm not going to hit it because there's no point in activating it this soon. Actually, with that guy pretty much out... Yeah, might as well start having... well, since Darius gained the level already, I'll have him start working towards the treasure chest. Actually, I might as well have Amon do that too, just because I'd rather give the experience to the guardsmen or dragoons. Yeah, for quite a few maps, the dragoons are going to be kind of dead weights. At least that's how I feel anyway. Actually, might as well have Ash make sure that. I guess at this point I'm going to start buffing, or not buffing. Well, I am buffing, but I'm just doing it for the experience. But I'll probably end up doing a lot of that when I cut the video when we get to a point where it's just going to be me or speed. I do kind of like doing the fast forward thing. I don't know, it's just kind of funny. Just all of a sudden, the screen just starts moving really fast. All of a sudden, it's entertaining. This is more. It's a little bit more interesting to look at than just a cut screen when I've done it. You know, at least if I fast forward, you see my progress as it gets to that point. Going down. And then we got the mimic. He can. I think most of my guys can almost like one shot the mimic actually. kind of weird how a mimic is just basically, you know, a chest with arms and legs. According to D&D, it doesn't. That's the well-known version of the mimic, but it doesn't have to be a chest. It can be basically be anything. It could be like a door, a wall, you know, kind of like in Final Fantasy IV or whatever. So you don't have to. If you make a mimic enemy in D&D, you can just be like, oh, whatever it is, whatever. It is what it is because it do. Yeah, luckily the golem can't hit us from there, so. Yeah, basically the rest of the map is just going to be me just tailgating this thing, so. I don't know if I want to do. I'm trying to decide if I actually want to have, like, actually, since we don't have to worry about it dying, there's like no reason for me to, like, do that, so. Yeah, I almost considered, like, maybe, like, adding in commentary while I speed up the thing, but I don't know. Is that really that interesting to tackle onto? Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll do one more turnover, and then I'm just gonna speed up the rest of the battle. Okay. Actually, let me show you, like, at least before we start doing all the speed run stuff, just like how it's gonna go, just because of how fast oops, I guess just because of how fast most of my characters are, it's gonna be just pretty easy breezy cover girl at this point. I think they should have enough movement to, like, get the box pretty far before I have to, like, actually worry about like the golem. And after some point the golem will chase after her. Like, at some point, Darius and Amon will grab the creature's attention. Yeah, see, the fact we get, like, 17 experience per level. It's always nice having these levels where you don't really have to use healing too much if you know what you're doing. So you can just have, Huxley and Sarah or whoever you're. Although Zohar and Eleni as monks wouldn't have, they wouldn't get unfortunately they don't get Mystic Shield and Blessed Weapon, so they don't get they can't get the same benefit of being a monk as, like, Sarah could, just because she has Mystic Shield, which is required for a healer to learn, not a monk. Because all they would have is like whatever spells they had at the very beginning of the of their class, and then they just get the monk spells, like, afterwards. So yeah, we're just gonna start pushing this one. So just showing you the. It's always better to get, like, it's always better to get a fast character or fast movement character to do this. And yeah, like I said, make sure that you don't accidentally, like, push the box into the brink. Yeah. Oh, nope, we want to push it one more. Because, oh yeah, with these pushing boxes, you also don't want to push them into a corner or a place you can't push it from. And because of the way certain, like, the way the mechanic works, you can't really, like if I pushed it here, I wouldn't be able to push the box this way as soon as it got to a point, because you can't push it on the water there because of the height difference. I'd have to push it back and, you know, like, push it down or something like that so I could actually push it back up again. That's your knowledge of moving boxes is going to be very important for a one of the trials up ahead, which requires some box movement. Yeah, well, I'll talk about that when we get to it. But let's just say be prepared for boxes and rules, and don't make fun of those boxes either. People like boxes, like cats and angry nerds. No, that wasn't much of an experience, but as long as it's 10, you know, you can gain. If you're lucky, you can get a level per. Looks like Sarah's. Oh no, Huxley seems to be getting those levels up there. Very nice. Yeah, see, at this point, yeah, he's just gonna start chasing after us, and our movement's too far that he won't be able to. Like, it'll take him a while to catch up to us when he does. So push them, push those boxes all night long. Push those boxes while I sing this song. I might as well just move over here because we're just gonna. Yeah, if you have a couple of Sky Knights, this is probably the best place to put them. So, all right. Well, now that you know what I need to do to get this thing, it's time to fast forward. Alright, with that we get the Titan plate. Yeah, I didn't think I needed to fast forward past that point since that's pretty much it and we're not going to be able to get Huxley much more experience. I mean, I could go over there, paralyze the guy, and then just keep buffing up Huxley, but it's not like crucial, you know, that I get him that high level. And I guess I really didn't need to fast forward that part. It didn't take me that long to get faster, you know, when you're not talking. You know, you get busy dying when you do that. No, you're not paying attention to. Might as well move Zohar and them over there just to help with that or whatever. Yeah, the plate's just armor, so it's like if you miss it, it's not that big of a deal. Oh, I didn't think I had enough movement for that. Well, it doesn't matter. He's not gonna kill him. Going down, and he misses. So what? Oh, all right, cool. Well, we can play this game by attacking you from behind like cowards. I think I used up all your magic, didn't I? Yep. Yeah, Sarah. I think Sarah overall. I think Sarah does have less MP than Huxley does. At first, it wasn't that far behind, but I think at some point Huxley starts getting like a lot more MP than she does, which makes sense. I mean, he's not meant to be a combat fighter; he's meant to be a healer. So, what's your? I might just let me see if I can paralyze you. I want to give at least Huxley another level, just to. It's there for like durability, so that way Huxley doesn't get like one-shotted, which he wouldn't at this point. But you know, having the higher levels just helps like with durability, sustainability. If he okay, see, now I don't have to. Now I can just wait the turn over again. Yeah, it'll definitely help having like someone with a really high level as soon as you get to that point where when we start like. When we get, basically I'm going to do this more at the end of the game when I hit like a character like a specifically decently high level without grinding. I'm not doing like that healing circle grind, which if you do that, that's which almost like which almost kind of like destroys the challenge of the game at that point when you do that. Where you're like, hey, let's just level ourselves to 99. I might do like I don't know if I actually want to do this. I'm considering doing a video where I try to like, get everyone like max level and see just like look at their stats and everything like that. But I don't know. I'm just it's one of those things you consider, but I don't know how fun that would actually be to do. And one more turn. We can do that. I don't mind to. Just getting Huxley those mad levels. Okay, he fixed it. Oh, he does. Huh? I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't realize he did his like attack thing when he breaks out of the breaks out of it. You know. Very nice. What are your? Well, let me get Huxley that last bit of experience. I don't think I noticed that the first time someone broke out of their paralyzation. I didn't know they actually did their attack animation when they break out of it. You're like, what? Let's see. Yeah, you're definitely gaining a level. You're not gaining a level. Nah, none of you are gaining levels at this point. So let's just have someone finish them off. And there we go. That's the fight. Yeah, I said no. Oh, there's no secrets on the map, by the way. I forgot to mention that, but yeah, there's no secrets, so don't worry about that. So yeah, there's no cutscene, so any cutscene comes from going to the next town there. So what awaits us in the town of Sorbo? Will we be able to rest up and prepare ourselves for the journey north? And what about that key we got in the previous episode or a couple episodes back from the collector? What trial does that unlock? Be prepared for box moving, viewers. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.